Hello everyone, how are you doing? Today is the 25th of January 2023 and today I want to talk about the fact that our distractors, naysayers, doubters, haters, enemies, whatever you want to call it, are actually our greatest gift. There is much healing and much growth when we approach it in the right way, okay? So when somebody says to us, actually, I don't agree with you on that, because we've got so much trauma, so much pain, so much conditioning, that can actually feel for some people horrific. It can really break your foundations, which is why you go online now and in staff rooms and family groups, there's all kinds of kicking off, noise, drama, confrontation because of the wounding. But actually, if you allow somebody to come into your life and say, I don't agree with you, and go, okay, that's fine, and actually still have respect for them, and in fact probably have more respect for them, that is a game changer. And this is only something I have really understood in this past week, because it's changed my perception of so much, and I wish I'd known it sooner, because it would saved me from so much pain, so much disharmony within the body, so much confrontation, so many difficulties. We know that everything comes to you at the right time, but I wanted to share it with you. It is fine for someone to say, I don't agree with you. It's fine for someone to say, you're wrong. It's fine for someone to say, that top you're wearing, it doesn't suit you. It makes your bum look big. That makeup you're wearing, you could do with a shade darker. That top you're making doesn't compliment you. Or could I just advise or guide or put my 2 pence in? Let them, because actually that is healthy. That is really, really healthy. And there can be so much learning in that, and you free yourself up. I'll tell you what started this conversation so it makes sense. Last night, me and Gary were watching The Princess in the Tower with Philippa Langley. And basically they weren't investigating, actually. We had a debate of it on our YouTube channel, The Thackeray's, which I found funny. We found funny, actually, the debate that we had, and in various different ways. And we carried on the debate afterwards, okay? And one of the things I came to, and I said, I didn't even say it in the video, actually, one of the fairest things to have done with that was to actually have had pro-Tudor, pro-Plantagenet, pro-Tudor barrister, pro-Plantagenet barrister. They didn't. They just had Philippa, her band of merry men, a barrister that she, Judge Rinder, that was possibly going to come down on her side anyway, otherwise there wouldn't have been a documentary. They interviewed a couple of historians that were Tudor based or had the old narrative. They were on for literally seconds. I'm sure, if I remember rightly, Philippa didn't go with Judge Rinder for that. It was almost like, nope, nope, nope. And I was actually discussing this with my husband last night, and I said, actually, take this into our own lives. That is such a unbalanced way of approaching life. When you do create a book or create some artwork or create a video and you put it out in the world, people love it. You're always going to get someone that comes in and says, this is shit. You just are. And you hear authors losing their sense of self because they've flipped, because they've got a bad review. But actually, why let it? Why not go, okay, that's fine. Why not understand that actually our work could be rubbish at times, that someone's not going to understand us, and be open to other perspectives. And that actually maybe we're going through this as human beings at the minute to become more healthy. Because at the minute, as a species, we are not healthy, which is why we're in the mess that we're in. We cannot stand criticism. We cannot stand the troll energy. It can make us ill. There's so many people at the minute that have platforms that can't do it because it's turned them into a nervous wreck. So actually, when something comes in like that, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Don't let it come in and break you. Let it make you. Because actually, we should actually live in a world where we can have a difference of opinion, because that's healthy. I think some of the best conversations I've had with people are when they've had a difference of opinion and you're like, oh, you've really stretched my brain with that. I don't know where I'm at with that now, but you've stretched my brain. I'm a reader, you know that. So I have face-to-face sessions with people. It's always interesting when someone comes to you and they say, I'm writing a book. Is it going to be a bestseller? And you do the cards and you're like, actually, it's not. And you're actually wasting your time with this. And Spirit is saying they advise you to do this instead. And you can feel the tension in them and the rage. You can feel the rage that comes up sometimes. And it's okay. It's okay. They actually want you to say, oh, wow, yeah. J.K. Rowling, get your coat, open that door, get out, because they're here now. And actually the truth is that very rarely happens. It's the same with, am I going to meet someone? And sometimes you're not meant to. Or sometimes you maybe met someone in the past and that's it. You're meant to be doing something else. Or we're trying for a baby. Am I going to have a baby? And when I get these questions, I'm like, oh no, here we go. I'm always honest. I am not that reader that will tell you what you want to hear. I am not that healer because that is so wrong. And there's so much more of that out there at the minute, of readers and healers telling people exactly what they want to hear, and they're good at it. And people come back and come back and come back for more. But the sad thing is that never happens for them, but they still come back for more. And I think allowing the truth to be told to us is actually one of the healthiest things we can do. And maybe if we sit with this energy going forward, it'll be interesting the effects it has on our life, our growth, our mental health, spiritual health, physical health, well-being and mindset. And I wish I'd had this conversation with myself years ago, because actually it's fine. It's fine. And I think as well, it's about working on your sense of self to a point where you can sit in a room and be criticised. You can put your book out, your painting out, your video out, and someone comes in and says, that's rubbish, that. And go, okay, thank you for that. Thanks. And just move on. And understand that it is what it is. It is what it is. So, thanks for watching. Hope this video has helped. And this message for me just feels really needed at this time. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. And actually what we may find, our lives open up more because of it. Because there's also this energy at the minute of Spirit going, I don't let them grow, or I don't let that book go, or I don't let them, because at the minute where they are, if it came in, which it is going to come in, criticism, ask any author, ask any best-selling author, they will say that their hearts have been broken, be it poetry, be it writing, be it painting, be it YouTubing, Instagramming, it's everywhere. It's almost like Spirit is saying, we can't let this run because it will destroy them. So be at peace with it. And that is also how you will grow. Because if you're at peace with criticism and at peace with naysayers, trolls, haters, naysayers, all of that, they're actually your best teachers. And they're here to make you, not break you. See you later. Bye.